Hey guys, welcome back to the series of Python programming. In the previous video, we have learned about the lists, and in this video, we will learn about the dictionaries. So let's get started. Alright, dictionaries are the unordered mappings for storing the objects, and these dictionaries use a key value pairing for storing these objects. So, this key value pair allows the users to quickly grab the objects without needing to know an exact index location. Instead, you can just call the key and it returns the value associated with that key. And the syntax for the dictionary will be curly braces and a colon to signify the relationship between a key and their associated values. So here we have the curly braces and then we have the string, that is key 1, and then a colon, and then we have the value associated with that. So in this case we just have a single key value pair, and then if you want to have another one, I'll have a comma and start the next key value pair. The question always arises is, when do we choose a list and when do we choose a dictionary? So dictionaries have objects that will be retrieved by a key name, and also the dictionaries are unordered and cannot be sorted. So if you want to quickly retrieve the value without needing to know an index position, you can use the dictionaries. Whereas the lists, if you want to retrieve the value, you need the actual location of that particular object so that it allows you to be indexed, sliced or sorted. So let's demonstrate with some examples in JoPython notebook. So I'll start with creating a dictionary, that is my dictionary is equal to, I have the curly braces and will define the key. One thing you should remember is the key should be a string. So the key for me will be a string A, and I will have a colon, and then I need to assign the value for this key. So the value will be 2. Then we have a comma, and you can insert a new key value pair, that is string B colon 3. So we have our dictionary, and then if you call it back, we will get the entire dictionary. But actually we don't want the whole dictionary, right? But what we want to do is grab the value from the dictionary. So to get the value back, we just pass in the key. So that it will be my dictionary brackets of A, and I'll get the value as 2. So the good example of the dictionary is the prices in the store. So I'll create a dictionary, let's say price, and I'll open the curly braces and the first key will be apples and then a colon, and the price will be 30, and I'll give a comma and the second key value pair, let's say banana and a colon, and then the value will be 40, and the last key value pair, let's say oranges, a colon, and the value is 50. So if I want the price of banana, I'll simply say price of banana, and it returns back the actual price. So we need not know any sort of index location, but we just need the key. As we all know, Python is very flexible with the data types. In a dictionary, you can have a variety of data types associated with the keys. That means you can have integers, floats, strings, and you can also have the lists and dictionaries too. I'll show you how. Let's say D is equal to, I have the curly braces and the first key will be K1 and the value will be an integer, that is 2, and the second key K2 and the value is float, that is 2.33, and the third key K3 and the value is a string, that is hello, and the fourth key K4 and the value will be a list, that is square brackets 1 comma 2 comma 3, and the last one K5, let the value for this will be a dictionary again. So I'll open the curly braces and then the key will be K and the value will be a string, say apples, and if I run this, I'll not get any errors. And if I want to grab any value, I'll call the variable name and in the brackets I'll pass the key. So if I want to grab K4, so D of K4, and this gave me back the string. And now if I want to grab apples, which is in the subdictionary in the actual dictionary, I'll say D of K5, the main key, and then the sub key K. And if I run this, I'll get the string apples. The process we are doing here is called stacking. Let's suppose I want the last element from the list, which is given as the value for the key K4 in the dictionary. I'll say D of K4. This will get the list. And if I want the last element, I'll say -1. And this represents the last element in the list. And I got 3 as output. And now, if I want to change the word apples into uppercase letters, I'll use the same method. So first I need the variable name, that is D, and then the key K5, and then the sub key K. Now we got the string value, and I want to change this to uppercase, so I'll say dot upper. So this returns the apple in uppercase letters. And now, if I want to add the new key value pair to the existing dictionary, let's suppose I'll create a new dictionary because the previous one is large. I'll say D is equal to braces K1 colon 100 comma K2 colon 200. And if I check this, I got the dictionary. And if I want to add a new key value pair, I'll simply say D of K3 is equal to 300, and I'll run this, and I need to check this in the dictionary. So we have got the new key value pair into our dictionary. And now we have some methods for the dictionaries. That is, if I want to see all the keys of the dictionaries, I can say D dot keys, and this will return me the keys of the dictionary. And if I want the opposite, that is the values, I'll say D dot values, and I got all the values in the dictionaries. And if I need the pairings together, I'll say D dot items, and this returns the pairings. So that's it for now. Hope you guys like this video. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon for instant notifications from my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.